3 tips if you're thinking about buying land before you actually start buying land. Number 1, understand what is the purpose that you want to buy land for. What are those goals? What is that vision? So for example, for me, homeschooling mom, forester, land sales specialist, we own 41 acres right back here behind our house that we're building. Our whole purpose for our 41 acres is 1, for timber and long-term generational wealth. 2, hunting, personal hunting purposes that we can just go out right out the back doors and have our own little personal hunting retreat. 3, raise the kids on the land with those instilled values of understanding land stewardship, our biblical duty to manage and work the land, as well as just reconnecting back to nature and gaining all of those lessons and principles from the land that you just can't get really anywhere else. So what is your goal? What is your whole purpose for buying land, for owning land? That is also going to help dictate what is that right size of land that you really need to buy. Understanding what is your goals and your purpose are really going to help you filter in and dial in what size land do you need to be searching for. Because if you have long-term generational wealth as your number 1 goal, right, you're going to be looking for a little bit more acreage and land. 10 acres, unless you're doing more of a farmer's market homestead type of management, just really isn't going to give you those generational wealth. And 41 acres honestly is borderline to even do that in traditional management markets. However, now you know that you have at least a 40-acre minimum all the way up. For hunting purposes, again, you are looking for at least a minimum of 30 to 40 acres to have your own personal hunting retreat. However, if your main goals are to have your own, recreational, family recreational, homeschooling, homestead type of values, then that 10 to 30 acres is probably going to be that great sweet spot. It's going to, 1, probably more aligned with the budget you're looking to spend compared to trying to bite off buying 100 acres of land depending on where you're located. But 2, it is also going to provide you all of those same values. It's probably going to be able to be a little bit more easily found for logistics for all of your other homeschooling needs. If you're going to need to be near soccer, baseball, art classes, co-ops, whatever it might be that you're trying to still stay connected with, 10 to 25 acres is way easier to find, a little bit closer to those types of communities than 100 acres. So understanding what those goals are really going to help you narrow in on your acreage and as well as your subsequent budget of what you need to look for. If you're looking to buy land sometime this year, I'd love to talk to you, help you hone in what is that vision, what are those goals, getting really, really specific, and help you narrow down what type of land, what size of land, and what budget of land are going to be good fits to work with you and actually accomplish that dream to reality. Shoot me a personal text at 912-612-4953, and I'll talk to you soon.